Generic greetings and welcome to the slowly capsizing ship that is our factory in Gunsmith, or at least it feels that way. This is our factory thus far. As you can see, we've got two main lines. This one is solely producing gloves, that's all it does. And this one produces, well, originally it was backpacks, but now it produces the combat vests that can be switched pretty much without any major incident. We just switch over the merging machine and the cutting machine, and that's the only thing we need to switch, and we can produce both of those. So a bit of micromanagement on it, and then job done. We're currently on 48 grand and slowly going down, which is obviously a problem, but we are hopefully going to start making some more when we get the combat gloves on the go. Now I have the ability to now get that order in, which is put us up to 67 grand, which is good, and also we do have some more available orders. What I'm going to do though is probably accept that job there and just hand in some camo gloves. We're going to go for there's some vests there. I don't think we're going to really do the vest ones. I think really what we need to do... oh, there's a nice one for gloves, which we can hand in. We need to do this one here, which is combat backpacks. So I'm going to switch off these dispensers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the reason I'm doing that is I want the line to finish going to the end. So I want it to do. If I turn it all off at once, doesn't produce it, goes into storage. So that's why I'm turning those off. You can see we've actually got more fabric vests in there than we have plastic fittings. So we're producing more vests than the fittings, which is strange. So once that's now done, go to line control, this, everything off. I want to then change this, instead of vest, it's now going to go for backpacks. Output, backpacks. And this one, output, backpacks. Each one. There we go. And we turn the line back on. Easy. Simple as that. And that's the thing switched over. So backpacks, 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 backpacks. Yes, and it should produce fairly well. Good. Over to research. You can see we've finished this thing here, the level 1 in cooling. We've also now got this thing which we can do, which is bullet production license. Now, do I want to go for that? I don't know. There's also maintenance as well, which it does cost money. That was a thing that happened the other day. I was like, why is that money? It's because it's some of this stuff does require money as well when you research it. I don't need a recycler. I don't think I need extra rack stacking. Do I want to go for bullet production license? Ideally I want to do a maintenance cost. Does this stack? Reduces the overall factory maintenance by 3%, then overall by 5%. No, I don't think I think the first one, we'll go for that. We'll see what we can do. There we are. But we are now getting bits off the line here. If we go to our orders, you can see we've now got the combat backpacks coming off the line. Excellent, that's good. So, what we want to also make is a line for the trousers, combat trousers, because the combat trousers should be fairly easy to do. It is a dispenser of fabric sheeting, cutting, sewing 2 levels, zipping 2 levels, and then the end of line. We can do it here. We can pretty much put it along there or along there. Although, do I want to put it... we could actually put it along here, because we're not going to be using this space. I don't think we are anyway. I don't know. We'll be out the way here. Yeah, we'll probably do that. Okay, so it is a dispenser. So we'll go to start and end of line dispenser. And we'll put it in, say, there. We could put it all the way back here, but it might be a little bit confusing for us. So we'll put it in there. And then that will go to... Well, first we need cutting, so I'll use a belt. Like so. And cutting. Which, is that correct? No, it needs to go along by 1. Okay. I don't really like that right up against the railing, but there's not much I can do about it. Actually, there's a lot I can do about it. I can shift it further along because I own the factory and I can put things where I want. Quite frankly, that is the case. So let's shift it up to there. Just to make sure we've got a little bit of room in case we need to... Got a little wiggle room, essentially. A little wiggle room. There we go. So that is your cutting, and then you need sewing level. You can probably just put a 1 meter belt in. We don't normally use them. 1 meter belt. Which just looks inefficient. So So dispensing, cutting, sewing level 2. Yeah. Zipping level 2. We're out of plastic block. Okay. Oh, good grief. Plastic blocks being cheap now. There we go. But look at the price of fabric sheeting. Good job I bought loads of it at that time. So, back to the cookbook. Combat trousers. So, 1. So, dispenser, fabric sheet, cutting, combat trousers, double sewing, then double zipping. Which is in sewing. I'm not too bothered about the way the category is in name, but maybe, I mean, if it's called sewing, but it's also got the zipper in there, maybe just reorder them, rename them in some way. Just seems maybe that might be better. I don't know, like, just have a more generic name for it. Like upholstery or, not upholstery. What's the name for like sewing and stuff like that? I mean, because you've got things like forging and cutting, like you understand. And start line, the splitters in there. You would have like a routing tab and a belt tab and a sorting tab and things like that. But I mean, it's not, like I say, it's not a massive problem. Not really. Decoration as well. There's nothing in there. Anyway, we need a boxer, which will go there, and then we need the output line. There's research finished for that thing. Hang on, let's go to research for more efficient. Do you want to go for that one? Recycler. Get access to the recycle bin. A bin that restocks any item that falls into the bin. In the inventory. I don't know if we really want that one. I think we'll go for bullet production license. I think we'll start doing that. So it'll be in racks. No. Start and end of line. Yeah, end of line. End of line. Like what's the film called? End of line. Oh, I've totally forgot the name of it now. Tron. Of course it's Tron. Tron. Anyway, so this will go... Oh, look at that. It's in the beam by 1 block. And if we went back 1 block, we'd be able to fit it in. And darn it. So we'll do just that. Should we just put it... No, we can't put it further back. It just has to go like that. Can you not click and drag multiple items? No, it doesn't look like you can. Might be a way, I just don't know what that way is at this point. There we go. So the belt. Might as well use a 2 meter. And then a 1 meter. And that's it. That should be it. So it's all fit. It's all cramped in, but you know, it's space efficiency and all that. So output, fabric sheet, cut, combat trousers, sew, zip, job done. Okay. So, let's go over to the line control. Actually, is it... How's the market doing? Oh, that's... we're going to have to buy some fabric sheets at really expensive prices. Okay, so... Yeah, line control. New one. Combat trousers. Line 1. I don't think we need to have it as L1, do we? Ah, darn it. Combat gloves. Right. So combat trousers. Add the machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think... Are they turned on and off? I'm guessing they are. You know, we'll turn that on. Should produce combat trousers. So you need 3 sheets of fabric. And then it'll go in. I mean, if I wanted to make it any quicker, I could put 3 dispensers either side and we'll be... I mean, the amount of trousers will be kicking out as immense. Sewing level 1. Zipping pass. And that should be combat trousers. Yeah, there we go. Question is, do I want to dispense there and there? And then it will be a silly amount that will be outputting there. Go over to the... Oh, God, that market's terrible. Go over to the orders and we can see that we can now fulfill that one. 15 grand. Which is good. We are laying the track in front of the train here. At least that's what it feels like to me. So there's loads of orders for combat trousers, and actually there's no orders for like singular gloves now, which is slightly annoying. There's a good one there for camo vest. I'm gonna have to start turning people down. There's a good one for camo vest and combat trousers. I'm gonna accept that. Why have we not got combat trousers coming off the line? Just because it's taking so long. Right, I think it is gonna have to be a case of dispenser. Like that. Or at least something like that. Belts. And then fabric sheets. Line control. Add those. We don't have enough power to turn them all on, do we not? Yeah, we do. Just don't know why it wasn't. And we're going to have to buy some sheets. Gonna have to buy more than that. But I'm going to keep an eye on it. I'll buy them at 1,000 at a time, because if I buy them any more, the price will go all over. And it might drop anywhere. Oh, good grief, what's happening here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got a problem with the... Yeah. Oh, red alert. We got a problem with the line. And that's a problem. Okay, Hoover. Right, that should hopefully fix that. It's just the way they're coming out of the line. It's not normally being a problem, but it does cause an issue now and again, look. Ooh, that's close. I could possibly fix that with a 1 meter belt. Have a 1 meter belt and then move it in. Don't know if that would work. I'll have to be quick about this. So here we go. 1. See if that does anything. No, that broke it. Oh, that's all kinds of bad. Oh, and now I can't. What? No, don't bring it. Oh, fried chicken. Right, yeah. Okay, that thing that popped up was to do with gun licenses, by the way, because I've just got this bullet production license. Not gun production, sorry. Yes, bullet production. But I had to click OK quickly. I didn't read it. I would like to, but I think it's basically said that you have the ability now to get all of this. That's what it was saying. There's also a pistol production license, which you do need that anyway, so yeah, it's fine. I'm not going to be anywhere near that for a long time. Right, so we'll start just researching through this one. Looks like there's a couple stuck in there. How are there a couple stuck in there? That's really weird. I wonder if there's any things stuck on the belt around here. No, they seem okay. I think it's just the size of those, you see. Anyway, it seems to be working. Over to the market then. Price of that is still not gone down. It's still, yeah, 7. Checking orders here. That's fine. Available orders. You've got all sorts, really. If we did that camo vest, that would be completed very quickly. It's 15 grand. There's more camo gloves. Anything that says camo gloves, we just accept, because quite frankly, we're producing so many of them. It doesn't matter what it is. If they want to buy singles, they'll buy singles and it'll be done. We could even turn that line off, to be quite honest with you. Just to save money. I think that's what I'm going to do. Power the line off. It just cheapens it out, look. We don't spend as much, and that's worth it. For that alone, it's worth it. There's no need to produce that much. If I go over to resource, you can see we've got some combat backpacks just now, pocket as well as the fabric vests and the camo vests. We'll need to output that at some point. What's the best way of doing that? Can I dispense it? Can I dispense it? Can I dispense it? Yes, you can. You can. So what I could do, I could put somewhere like a packager or something. Oh no, because you need to package them in packs of 20. So I'd need to interject here, which is possible. I could do it here. Yeah, that would be okay to do. I think there's something just finished there, by the way. Research. No, that was still going through there. Orders, active orders. That will be fulfilled at some point. We are currently we're making over here. That's backpacks. Gloves, trousers, and backpacks. No, vests. See that again? Look, it's popping up now. Oh, you need shoes now. Oh, there's one. Combat backpacks and combat trousers for Mitchie. And there's a better one as well, 35 grand. Probably need to fulfill that before anything else, actually. There's so many orders to do. That's just waiting for trousers. If we accept that, it'll sell all the trousers that we need, so no, we can't do that one. That one's just camo vests. Camo vest, yes. We've got 400 backpacks, so I think we probably knock this machine off and change it over to camo vests. I think that's the way forward. Although they're not producing anything now because we've run out of stuff. Just gonna have to spend so much money on that. It's unreal. Okay, so this machine I will knock off then. So line control, this thing, power off. I'll let it process the rest. And we're gonna produce fabric vest. Fabric vest. Combat backpack. Combat backpack. Right, there we go. And what I could do, while this line's off, sell that. Alright, and then what we do, we move these to there, like so. We have a 1 meter belt, which I think is going to cause us some issues, but let's just see how it goes. And another 1 meter belt, like that. We then have a 2 meter belt coming in, and we have a dispenser over this side, and this won't be connected to anything, but we can just say output combat backpack because it's completed. It's just not being shipped yet, I think. Doesn't say, and that should get boxed up. Let's turn that on, and we'll turn the line control on. Yeah, it's not getting or is it? It's not counting up. Maybe I didn't sew it. Yeah. So it needs to go other way. So turn that off. Have to pick that up. Guessing that. Let's try that. So we'll turn this machine on. Turn that on. Let's see if this dispenser works. Why is that dispensing? There we go. So. Yes, that's what it was. So we're getting rid of all that stuff in our inventory. It's going to block the line of some chronic though. There's too much going through this one bit. I've changed that to backpack anyway, so that's wrong. Combat vest and combat vest. So that's fine. And now we're getting combat vests out there. That's good. And we'll turn that off. Right. And we can do the same thing to other stuff, like the fabric vests. The camo vest, rather. So we'll say camo vest, turn it on, and it just outputs it. There you go, and you just turn it off. and it'll go through the machine and get sewn and hopefully work. Yes, that did work. Why am I so surprised that worked? Okay, so I'm pretty much almost bankrupt, which is never a good thing. Combat trousers getting produced. There is a flow issue, as you can see, but they are going in eventually. The cutter is... yeah, it's going through. Yeah, that's working. It's chaotic, but it's working. Reminds me of Portal. Just like things pinging around in a tube. Right, so... checking all the orders. 24 grand. Oh, there's no orders for, there's no orders for just gloves. I'm going to have to start saying no to things like that, because we don't want that one. Nor do we want that one. Nor do we want that one. And hopefully we'll just get a better set of ones come through. We don't want that one. Again, we could complete that. I'm not going to accept that. So there's not many more, but we'll get the other ones shortly. Why isn't this producing any more? It is. It's just taking its time. See, I thought the trousers ones would be quite easy to do. Well, it is easy to make. The line is easy to make. It's just taking its time to go all the way through. You see. Okay, research. Can I make it more efficient? Yes, but it costs 5 grand, and we really don't have that to spend. I will still go through this chemical mixer and such. I'm going to put research points down to 1 day, I think, just to try and reduce. Yeah, we don't have the research. See, I don't know whether it's best going really, really fast and building up. That's why we're not storing anymore. We're out of storage. That's actually sort of okay. I don't mind that, because it means that now when I hoover these up, we gain loads of stuff, which hopefully I'll be able to then, yes, hand it in. That's what it... Right, that's good. Glad I spotted that one. Should have spotted it earlier, but hey-ho. Right, so... there's ones that they're asking for anything to do with boots. We're going to say no, because we're not making boots. Combat trousers is being produced. I wonder when I can make them. Oh, Stark Industries. So, looking at the jobs we can do, that's not bad. 30 grand. And we've got loads of backpacks. We'll accept that one. And we're making camo vests here, which we will probably not accept because it doesn't pay very well. I'm going to say Tobias, do we want to take that order? 10 grand? No. Not really. What I'm going to do, I'm going to check for a start what we have in here storage wise. We still got loads of fabric sheeting, that's fine. Plastic we don't have much, but it's not terribly cheap. I'm going to see what it would take to make combat boots. And I'm hoping... damn it, it's not. I was hoping it was going to be the combat glove line, and it's not. It's not. Now I could, if I wanted to, completely repurpose this, but as soon as I do that, I can guarantee there'll be a million orders for combat gloves. So yeah, I don't fancy doing that. So do I... no, dispenser, heat level 1, forming plastic fitting, cutting, and then sewing, and then zipping. Nah, it's a completely different line. Combat boots is a completely different line. This one can be chopped and changed, but the rest, it's just not going to happen. So I probably can start researching now. 5 research a day. Right. We'll go for chemical mixer. That's fine. orders should be completed in there. There's another 30 grand. That's good. There, we're sort of back where we should be. Now, there's order for combat boots. No. Camo vests, yes. Just for one set of camo vests. 2, right. We'll accept that straight away. 6 grand. That's a very good mission. It's just trousers we're waiting for. That's also a very good one. 52 grand for that. Oh yeah, we'll accept that one. And there's 16 grand for that. No. And we'll leave those two. So yeah, combat backpacks. Those are pretty good there. So producing the trousers, producing combat, producing vests at the moment. Once we've made these 240 vests, we'll switch over to the backpack and work on that one. Unless another order comes in, we'll need that. But 70 grand now, which is good. I'm happy with that. Still have a problem with storage. Oh no, some problem with storage. We've got bits there. New orders available. Let's check what these are then. There's a one to do with boots. Again, no, we're not going to accept that. Another one, boots. No, I know it alters the line, what they require, but still. Oh, there we go. 7 grand. Camo gloves and backpacks. Well, we can just, yeah, we'll get that out the door straight away. Job done. Anything to get rid of some of these gloves that we have. We've got 360 pairs of gloves just sitting on the shelf. And we're up to 78 grand. Right. I think we found our feet again. It was a bit wobbly towards the start and middle of this episode, but I think we're back on the case. Next episode, we will continue on basically chopping and changing this machine, this line. I think something's stopped there. No, it hasn't, but it will do shortly. I'll buy 300 of the plastic block just to keep things going for the time being. Yeah, so we might go ahead and start producing. We'll look at maybe perhaps producing combat boots, but then the boots are going to be, well, quite frankly, that's about 50 grand's worth of line. I don't know if we can afford it. If we look at the cookbook, I don't know if we can afford it. So we're talking it'll be 3 dispensers, 2 cutting, 2 sewing, 2 zippers, because the way this works. Oh no, plastic, heating, forming. We might have to split it there. Yeah, I don't know what the economy of that one is. Plastic block, heat it, form it into plastic fitting, which you get 2 of. So you'll split the line there, then you'll heat it, and then you'll form it back into boot soles, and then you'll combine it. So we need 2 of this left one, we need 1 of the right up to here, then we need 2 of them, and then we combine them and we make a lot of combat boots. A lot of combat boots. So, yeah. We'll see how that one goes, eh? Because that one could be quite a mammoth task. Well, it is a mammoth task. It is a mammoth task. There's a 15 grand order, but it's not great. Not that one either. That's going to be the best order we do. Typically, there's very few orders now asking for like just gloves or combat trousers. Anyway, so camo vest, we've now got this done. I will turn off all of these back ones, and then the rest will go through. We'll make whatever. Look at that, the fact we've got loads of fabric vests. Strange that. So actually producing more than the plastic bits. Wouldn't have thought. Line control. So now that's finally gone through to the end. We will actually, how many's in there? How many's left? On 9, so that's fine. So the vest backpack turn off. Off. I've got to click that button there, like as a toggle rather than these ones. So that's going to now cut the fabric backpack, and make combat backpack. Boom, lime goes back on. There we go. Right, so we're going to knock it on the head there. Not bad at all. A bit wobbly towards the start, but we got there in the end. Next episode, we will maybe look at making the boots, because we are getting a lot of orders for that, although inevitably I'm sure that once we can produce them, it'll then say we don't want them anymore, because why not? There's a nice order there straight away from Shiny, who is going to pay us £8 for some trousers and camo gloves, which we have in stock. So yes, we will accept and complete that straight away. Right, so leaving it there. Next episode, we will continue on as normal. Hopefully not go bankrupt. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. And the problem is back.